Hey guys, Joshua Fleming here with Semper Marketing, and in today's video we're going to be outlining 3 simple strategies that real estate agents can make when they're trying to generate more leads for their real estate business and convert those leads into buyers or sellers. Let's jump into it. Okay guys, so again, my name is Joshua Fleming, and I'm the owner of Semper Marketing, which is a veteran-owned digital marketing agency here in Panama City Beach, Florida. Now, we work with real estate agents, dentists, chiropractors, a variety of different businesses. But today's video, we're going to be discussing how we help realtors, and in particular, how we were able to generate 40 leads and 1 showing in 5 days. We're going to show you exactly how we did that. We're going to show you the funnel, the ad, the results, the whole 9 yards. So with that said, I want to tell you a little bit about us. So this company here is relatively new. I started in the marketing industry about 20 years ago, but now that I'm retiring from other companies, I decided to start a digital marketing agency owned and operated by veterans, and with a primary focus of helping veteran-owned businesses succeed. So that said, we help a variety of other types of business owners. You don't have to be a veteran for us to work with you, but that's where our heart is. We have a small team, 4 in-house staff, and we have also a partner network of about 20 different partners that help us produce different content and pieces for our clients. So with that, I have about a 20-year experience in the marketing vertical, primarily working with gyms and personal trainers. I've opened over 100 gyms and have had ownership in those gyms, and have owned 30 gyms personally myself. I've also owned dozens of other businesses and have had ownership and stake in those. What my specialty has been and always will be is really creating something out of nothing. And so you see here my name, my title here, Marketing Alchemist. Not getting to the whole magic side of alchemy, but I like how Webster defines alchemy here in number 2. A power or process that changes or transforms something in a mysterious or impressive way. So all through my career, what I've been doing is creating marketing leverage and momentum using traditional things like direct mail and radio and TV. When the internet really came alive, and PPC and Google and all of that stuff, 15 years ago, with the pay-per-click, everything changed. I started spending less money on direct mail pieces for my clients and myself, and started spending more money in digital advertising. That's where everything changed for us. So I really like this picture here, because really alchemy is the idea of taking something like copper and turning it into gold. And so you may not have a lot of capital to work on your business right now. You may not have a lot of time to work on your business right now, but I wanted to show you a couple of ways that you can multiply your money and your time to better leverage in your business to get better results. So with that said, I want to first start off with talking about a sales funnel. And you may have heard that term. It's basically the process of introducing someone to your business and warming them up through emails and messages, phone calls, so that they become a customer eventually. And so you as a real estate agent, and you may be another type of business owner here just for some great content, but I'm speaking specifically to real estate agents and brokers. So, traditionally, the way real estate agents traditionally have been getting leads have been working. The problem isn't realtors need more leads. You guys need leads that convert into showings and listings and sales. So let's dive into this infographic that Salesforce created to talk about a couple of the misconceptions so that you can better understand why this is such a huge asset in your business right now, and why you need to be leveraging it as quickly as possible. So misconception number 1, you need more leads. we know that real estate agents probably don't need more leads. You're getting a lot of different leads from sources like Boomtown, Commissions Inc., Zillow, and other sources. But in honesty, you don't need more leads. You just need to know how to nurture those leads in a better way so that they can convert into dollars for you. Another misconception, you need to improve your lead to close ratio because it determines your success. Where there is some truth to that, your closing percentage and all the metrics for lead generation and conversion, all that's real important. But what if you think about it a little bit differently? What if you were able to generate the best leads for buyers that are in the marketplace right now for your service or product? What if you can get your ads and your business brand in front of actual buyers and sellers right now who are already in market? Facebook allows you to do this type of stuff, and we also have a software that is a proprietary software that picks up buying patterns. And so how would you like to be able to put your next listing in front of the right people? That way you don't have to strive so hard to close the deal. That would be pretty cool, right? So the next misconception is you need to shorten the sales cycle. Well, we know that when it comes to buying or selling a home, yes, we do have some people that you'd meet with them today and they would list with you tomorrow, but in general, in real estate, we're looking at a 12-month to 24-month buying cycle, if not longer. But I like to keep it at 24 months, and that's the reason all of our marketing content, all the emails, the autoresponders, and things of that nature that we roll out for our VIP clients is a 2-year campaign. So we have to nurture those clients over time in a better, more efficient way, an automatic way, so that you can focus on developing new relationships instead of focusing on having to make phone calls and send out emails and do all of that stuff. We live in 2018 when this video is made, so technology is your friend, and it can help you make a lot of money if you understand how to use it and leverage it. So the next misconception here, a lead will never convert. And one of the struggles the real estate agents I talk to and my clients I talk to, they say that they have so many leads they can't really follow up with all of them properly. And then when a lead comes into your funnel, or someone calls you up, who knows what phase of the buying cycle they're in. With automation and the things we're going to discuss in the video today, I'm going to show you how you can avoid some of these misconceptions and mistakes. All right, so find the most successful source for your leads. Now, how do you do that? Well, salespeople, as you know, at the end of the day, we're all salespeople, we're all marketers, and salespeople are inclined to try everything to succeed, right? You'll try this widget, that shiny object. Even watching this video, you're going to get some information that you can take away from this video if you hang out to the end, and you're going to be able to roll out Facebook ads and do lead generation in your own business. But if you try everything out there and stretch yourself too thin, guess what's going to happen? The strategies that are actually going to work for you aren't going to fully get the attention they deserve. So focusing on, you really need to focus on leads that are going to be closing in a timely manner, and there needs to be a way of figuring out when to leave someone alone and when to really knock on the door, give them a phone call, and press the subject. And the way you're going to figure this out is by tracking important data points. You can justify where you get the lead from. Say the lead comes from Facebook, and let's say they have contacted you 3 times and you've had 2 conversations. That person's probably a little bit more warmed up than the person that you haven't been able to get on the phone with. Wouldn't it be great if there was a way that you could get alerted to actual people that are in your database right now that need to talk to you, that want to talk to you, but haven't made that first step to pick up the phone? Well, we're going to show you a couple of methods of doing that. The sales funnel is more like a highway. So I want you to think of the sales funnel you know, you can think of as a funnel in your mind, that's fine, but people may enter at different points in the funnel. So if someone doesn't buy from you right away, doesn't mean that lead isn't worthless. That lead is very valuable because they raised their hand and they said, Mr. Business Owner, Mr. Realtor, Mr. Broker, I'm interested in property, and I'm so interested in, I'm going to give you the most valuable piece of information I have, which is my name, my number, and my email address. And so they've raised their hand. We just had to figure out how to get in front of them at the right time. You have to keep your focus on nurturing the lead. That's the key to success in real estate. Some of you watching this may be very versed in this. Others may be just learning, and you may have just got your license. But this business is a business of relationship building, nurturing those relationships, learning about their families, figuring out who's going through key life changes. Example, someone gets divorced, their kids go to college. They get married, they move. These life events are key times where people are going to need your services as a realtor. And there's also going to be key people that can give you these leads, that can plug them into your funnel, such as a divorce lawyer could be a great sphere of influence lead for you. So with that thought, I want you to think about funnels as a kind of a highway. So there's going to be different opportunities. Leads are going to come in, and there's going to be shortcuts. And I just want you to try to wrap your brain around that philosophy. Okay, so now that you understand some of the misconceptions with leads and how that could possibly affect you in a negative way, let's talk about the anatomy of a sales vortex. And what is a sales vortex? Well, another word that I've used throughout my career, I've called it momentum marketing. Basically what it is you starting as many conversations as you possibly can, and then creating an automatic process of warming them up and asking for the sell and asking for referrals. Okay, so that's basically what we're looking at here. We got to introduce them to who you are, what you're doing. We have to convert them into someone that's window shopping into someone that actually comes through the door of your business and tries something you're offering. We need to show them why they need your product, your property, why they need to list with you right now and nobody else. Then you have to give them an opportunity to actually engage with you and all of that. So with all that said, how would you like to be able to automate all this? Who wants to do all this manually anymore? Some billions of dollars have been made in commissions doing all of this manual. What if there's a way I could show you that you could do this automatically, and while you're sleeping or on vacation or are writing up a listing agreement, your automated machine here, your funnel, can be doing a lot of the work for you. So here we're looking at a real estate sales funnel, and this is the traditional funnel that I see with most real estate agents. I would say 80% of real estate agents have something along these lines. The prospect would come to your page here. After they come to the page, they can schedule a showing, which is real hard to do, but they got that option. They could find out more about you or a particular property, and then they can get an email and start the nurturing sequence. They can land on your website and be like, it didn't load fast enough, or it's not visually appealing, or I don't know where I'm supposed to go, and they just bounce away from it. And in that regard, you could use Facebook retargeting, which we're going to talk about, or you can use Google retargeting to bring them back to your page and then schedule them a showing, or they would bounce out of your page again. And the last option is they could just subscribe to your newsletter and start getting your listing updates, things of that nature. So this is pretty much what you'll see working for most real estate agents. And what we, for our clients, we roll out full websites and do this basic setup. But this basic setup, because there's 4 pathways, as you see here, really 4 things they could do, and some websites have more things they could do, like calculators and all these other different things. But since they only have since they have 4 things here, you're going to lose a lot of people. This is what I do. So at Semper Marketing, we basically try to cut all the fat out. We use direct response marketing, and we create a funnel that is measurable, so we can measure how many times a person's landed on a page. We can measure headlines and photos and all this other stuff really quickly and a lot more effectively than you can do with a direct mail piece or a TV ad. So with this funnel here, and the funnel I'm going to be showing you today basically is this funnel here, we basically run an ad, and I'll show you the ad too in a second, and the ad will bring them over here to a landing page, and on the landing page they are going to have an option to give us their contact info. From that point, they land on a thank you page or thank you pages, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. And then they can make a decision whether to book with you. And the word sell here is, if we can get people to book appointments with you, we're going to be able to help you sell property. So this is really a booking. But if you look down at social media and automated email lists, those are your 2 biggest assets. And you may be scratching your head and saying, hold on, Joshua, I thought my funnel would be my biggest asset, or my website be my biggest asset. And yes, those are assets, but your website doesn't make you money, but your email list does. Does that make sense? Your landing page, your thank you page, is going to effectively help you make money in regards to branding and things of that nature. But your social media, everybody on your social media page, that's a huge asset. And so I want you to look at your social media page and your email list. And your email list is the phone number, the email, the name, your contact database. That's your biggest asset in your business. Now, with that thinking, how much did you grow your assets this week? How much did you grow your email list, and how much did you grow your social media presence? Because those are the 2 best metrics to see if your business is growing, is to see if your email list and your social media pages are growing. Because you could have a great month, you could do a stellar month and do $500,000 in sales, but if you didn't get any email addresses, didn't grow your social media, and you can't resell to a big big group of people that you miss, it's not going to be perpetual. And we want to create a sales vortex. So once we get this tornado going, it just starts to spit money out. And the way we do that is to automate your email, and we can even automate the social media. So let's go ahead and jump into the results for this particular funnel, because I'm sure that you're going to want to see what all the hype is about. So this is the campaign that we ran, and here you see the 3 ads we ran. This first ad I'm going to show you, and these 2 other ads, they were for a little PDF, a 4-part listing strategy PDF, but because I only ran those ads for like a day or 2, and we didn't really honestly get a ton of clicks from that, I'm just going to profile one of those ads for you today, okay? So let's talk about the results that we got from that. So if we're looking at the whole ad set, I want to go ahead and show you what the full set of numbers were. And so it looks like we reached around 18,000 people, and we spent $280. So we were able to put these ads in front of 18,000 people for basically $300. The next number I want you to focus on here on the screen is my relevancy score, okay? Most ads people are creating for their business and things of that nature, they're getting a relevancy score of 0 up to maybe a 4 or 5. To get the results that we're going to talk about here, you really have to get that relevancy score up. And the way we get relevancy up is in context of what the ad is to the people you're targeting, to the pages you're landing on. So it's pretty complicated, but this is a good indicator whether you got a winning ad or not, if the relevancy score is up. So let's look at the links. We got around 399 link clicks, and it cost us roughly about 10 cents a click to make that happen. So that's the results of the ad, and we're going to break that down further. But 10 cents a click to get people to look at my offer is not a bad deal. And here's the offer. Basically, all I did here was I called out the city, which was Mobile, Alabama, and we said, hey, do you know anyone looking to purchase a home? Follow here, and there's the link. And we left this creative in because we also included the free report as a bonus for this. But as you see, it's a pretty basic ad. You can't see the pictures down here, but all I did is I grabbed some pictures out from the Mobile area, so they look like Mobile homes, and just ran with it. So that's it. On the ad creative, the targeting. Here, let's do this. On the targeting, we basically targeted, we told the, oops, let's see. Oh, there it is. Crap. Close something. Hold on a second. Let me get that back up. Okay. Sorry about that. So yeah, on the targeting, we just targeted people in the Mobile area, and we told it to exclude realtors and brokers and people that work in the real estate industry. Okay, so here's the funnel. Basically, it's just a squeeze page. A squeeze page is a page that people don't have any option but to do one thing. So when you hear someone say squeeze page, that's what it is. It basically squeezes the prospect or traffic down to one decision. The decision here is if they want to get the report, they have to give us their name, their email address, and phone number. This is really difficult information to get because people don't want to get called and bugged by emails. So doing this, you are going to get some fake emails and fake names. What we typically see, if our relevancy score is high enough on the Facebook ads, we only see about a 10%. We only see about 10% in fake names and email addresses. If our relevancy score is low, we'll see a higher rate of fake names and email addresses. So once they land on this page, they will put their information in there. Then they actually land on this thank you page. It says, "Congratulations, Mobile. Your Mobile home list is done. Would you like us to compile a free report on what your current home's real worth is too?" And it says, "Yes, give me both reports." Or, "No, I don't want to know what my home's real worth is. Just give me my home list." So this first page creates a buyer lead, people that are looking to buy homes. This second page creates a seller lead, people looking to sell their homes. This is very valuable in the sense that if you try to just target seller leads or just target buyer leads, you're going to lose a little bit through the process. This gives you an opportunity to reduce your ad buy by capturing both leads at the same time. So once they submit that, or if they say no, they land on the thank you page here, which has the link to the home list. It also has a number they can call. They can click the call now button and call, and it would call. And they can also book an appointment. Now, once this is built and automated and traffic is running to it, that's all you have to do is send traffic to it. That was the home list. This thing's loading a little bit slow, so I'm going to try to shut some of these down. Okay. Sorry for the delay there. And okay, so yeah, so if you hit the booking button, it comes here to the booking app. At that point, they could just pick their times, and it shoots directly to their calendar, shoots directly to your calendar. Everybody's synced up, and it's perfect. So how are we able to do this? Okay. Once someone gives us their name, email address, and phone number, we start to nurture them. And so here's the full nurture sequence for this particular trial campaign. And this is actually 90 days long. We only try to get an appointment with them for a listing to list their house, I believe for 45 days. But after that, they get like just some general information, like a newsletter type format. So with this, they come in, they immediately get the email, which is the download link to the thank you page. They get a text message that basically says, hi, first name, and it'll automatically populate that with the contact's first name. Do you want an accurate estimate for your home's value? Give me a call. And so this goes all automatically. And the cool thing about this is a personal text. So sometimes people aren't getting the emails, but people always have their phone. So if you're not using SMS in your marketing strategies right now, that's a great way just to incorporate it, just part of the follow-up sequence. So as you see here, we have some intelligent segmentation here. And the reason I want to do this is so that I will know to tell my clients if someone is super interested. So if someone has opened all those emails, they get a tag right here that says action taker. If they haven't opened all those emails, they're going to eventually get a tag that says disengaged. Remember going back to the misconceptions about real estate? Well, we have to show you who to talk to. And if we can't effectively show you how to do that, we're not really helping you in the best way possible. And at the end of the day, as a marketing company, as a consulting agency, our job is to think outside the box and really help you squeeze the most profits out of your business right now, and help you position you to take your business to where you want to be in a year from now or 2 years from now. So that's what this all is. Basically through this sequencing, I want to show you, just so that you know, we just started this sequence and we got these 40 leads. And as you can see here, there are 25 people in the queue before they get email 4. So we've already got a booking for the showing, and we haven't even ran all 40 people through this email segmentation here. So they got to get email 5 before we would consider it fully fulfilled. So there's going to be some more bookings and conversations to be had with these people. But as of right now, you can see that all 40 have went through, and 25 are right here, and the rest have already they've already went through. So let's look at the leads so you know that this is the real deal. I've kind of hid the email addresses and phone numbers, but as you see here, the first lead came in on August 15th, and the last lead came in on August 19th. So that's actually 4 days, not 5. And here, the first lead came in on the 14th, and the last one came in on the 16th. So that's all of our buyer leads that we generated, which I think is 27, and that's all our seller leads, which I believe was 13. Okay, so let's look at the results and see what all this really means dollars and cents wise. So, this winning campaign that we launched booked 1 home showing in 5 days, and we only generated 40 leads. Now, 1 home showing may not be exciting to business owners that don't know the real estate industry, but as you know, if we can automate a booking for you, that alleviates so much time and calling and follow-up and all this stuff, and that's what we were able to do with that. So Going back to the Facebook results, let me go ahead and zoom in here. You remember we had basically our ad reached about 18,000 people. We had a 10%, or we had a 10 on relevance, so you can't get any higher than that. We generated 399 clicks. We were able to generate 40 leads off of this, and our conversion rate was around 9%, 10%. Off those conversions, we were able to generate 1 showing in 5 days, and it cost us $280 in ads. The average lead cost was about $10 a lead, and the average cost per showing was around $280. It's pretty simple math, right? The potential buyer commission off the property that was seen for that $200,000 property range, the potential buyer commission on that property would be around $6,000 plus or minus. Okay, all that makes sense. Now, what if we were to 10x your leads though? What if we were able to take the results we did in this campaign over 5 days and we just multiplied it times 10? So we multiplied how much we spent on the money. So instead of spending $280, we spent $2,800. Well, based off these numbers, if we don't change anything and fine tune anything, we should generate around 400 leads off of that. And based off of that and our conversion rate where we know we're at, 400 leads with a 10% conversion rate, we should get around 10 showings. And I don't know where your closing percentages are as a real estate agent, but if you were able to close just 30% of the showings that you're doing right now, and you were able to get 3 deals off of this, just in this price range, that's a potential of $18,000 in commissions. Now, our management fee for a campaign like this is $1,500, and if we were to apply that $2,800 of ad spend, we're at $4,300. And if we were to deduct that off your seller commission, there's a potential there of $13,700 net profit for month 1. Now, that may be exciting to you. It's exciting to me, but what really gets us pumped is something I haven't even covered here: retargeting. So if we send 18,000 people to the website, we also get to cookie 18,000 people. So in other words, we get to put a little code on their phone or website from Facebook that says, hey, this person was interested in this page. Then we can show ads just to those 18,000. So yes, we did generate 40 leads, but we generated 17,000 cookies or pixels. We pixeled 18,000 people. So that's huge, because next month we're going to show our ads just to these people. So the people that saw the ad but didn't opt in. So now instead of our lead cost being around $10, our lead cost is probably going to drop down to a couple of bucks, maybe $3, $2 or $3, because they've already seen the ad. They already know who we are. They've already had the decision to make. Now they get to see the ad again, and they see the sales page again. They make the decision. It costs us less because they've already been pre-sold, basically. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's basically Facebook advertising and Facebook marketing for real estate agents and brokers. You know, I don't know if any of this resonates with you, but we do have some opportunities to work with real estate agents, and because of the nature of our business, we don't work with 5 agents in a market. We typically will only work with 1 agent or broker per market. So if this is interesting to you, if you want to hop on the phone and find out more about how we could work together and deploy something like this for your business, I want to invite you to click the link below this video or on this page, and you're going to be able to set up a free call with me, and we're going to look at what you have going on right now. We'll talk about how we can work together and see if it's a good fit, and you'll be able to use that 30 minutes or so to also, ask any questions from us, Facebook marketing experts, about what you're currently doing. And so you'll get a huge amount of value out of it as well. And if it makes sense for us to work together, we'll say yes, you can say yes, and we'll get you started. If not, you're going to get a ton of great information from the call, and we look forward to talking to you. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I hope you have a fantastic day. Semper Fi, don't give up, keep pushing, moving forward. God bless America, and we'll talk to you soon.